ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the ABC 3340 Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 24th of July. Looks like Alabama's weather will be relatively quiet here for a few days, and that's a good thing, I guess. Let's go out the window and look at some Skycam shots this afternoon. First off, the view coming from the Daniel Building in downtown Birmingham. Hazy day, cumulus clouds are out there, and just a few showers. Weather turning out as about expected today. Down in Demopolis, looking down the Tom Bigby, looking south from the Civic Center there, about the same story and really the same sky from East Alabama. That's from Mount Cheahaw, the restaurant up at Cheahaw State Park. On the water vapor satellite imagery, nice trough rotating through the northeast United States. What's left of Dolly is over northern Mexico now. And we'll be watching that northwest flow aloft. That can bring some surprises from time to time, but it looks like the core of the heat will be west of here for a few days under the heat ridge over Texas and Oklahoma. Radar at mid-afternoon. That's at 2:17 local time. Looks like one little shower just northeast of Birmingham up toward Trussville and Pinson maybe. And a couple of showers over in Clay and Randolph counties. Most of the showers in a little zone from near Meridian, Mississippi, down to York, Livingston, Camden, and Greenville. But generally speaking, North Alabama pretty dry today compared to recent days. Next 5 days, you can clearly see the heat bubble is centered right over the Red River. No rain at all for North Texas and Oklahoma. On the periphery of that, we'll have the ring of fire and showers and storms. And around here, that's suggesting amounts of 1 to 1.5 inches for most of Alabama. And we'll see how that all fares out. Of course, it's going to be, scattered storms. And you know how that goes. The distribution very uneven. Quick peek at Dolly. What's left of that thing is now over northern Mexico, and the weather really improving across the lower valley. In fact, look at the Brownsville radar. And you can see that the rain's pretty much over for South Padre and Brownsville and McAllen, except for scattered showers. That big rain mass is shifted off to the west. And the rest of the Atlantic Basin, very, very quiet. Got that little disturbance out there around 35 west and 20 north. And again, that's at some cooler water, and more than likely that will be a recurving system, and just nothing happening right now. So that's a good thing. So let's go to modeling. This is the GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. At 594 ring means hot, dry weather underneath that, and we're on the periphery of that. And I think tomorrow should be a lot like today. Hot, hazy, couple of spots maybe catching a storm, but the rain should be not widespread at all. Saturday starting off the weekend, same deal. A very typical summer-looking pattern there. Partly sunny with a few spots getting an afternoon storm. We'll plug that into Sunday as well. Monday of next week, the westerlies are a little north of here. Got a trough over the northeast, and down below that, that's suggesting the northern part of the state relatively dry with thunderstorms to the north. And again, trying to time out these little ripples coming down that northwest flow, impossible. And really, the only course of action is to go with your standard broad brush forecast for much of next week. Partly sunny, low to mid-90s, and a few spots getting a storm. There's a look at Tuesday. And there's a look at Wednesday. And why not look at Thursday? Same type setup there. And at some point, there could be a front coming down the pike that stalls out north of here and enhances the chance of storms, but we'll just have to fine-tune that as we get closer. The end of the cycle on the 9th, a big trough out in the Pacific Northwest, and the look we showed you this morning had a big trough over the central U.S., so a lot of model madness out there, and that looks pretty quiet. And again, it just looks like Alabama's weather will be pretty uneventful and very typical of midsummer for the next few weeks here, with no excessive long-term heat wave like we had last year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.